again, welcome to the Sports Box, where the only opinion that matters is right here. I am Mike Galetta, a.k.a. Hampton Mike, along with my partner, Brian the Ranger Retard, with a little bit of an update for you and a little bit of, background on this whole situation. If you've noticed in the news, the LA Rams did fire their coach, Jeff Fisher, finally. And on the line, we have longtime LA Ram fan and St. Louis fan when they were there, Rick Bernozzi. Rick.
Hey, Mike, how you doing?
Rick, thanks for getting on at such short notice. You are on a plane headed, I guess, back home. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay, great. We don't want to keep much of your time, Rick. So can you tell us briefly your opinion of the Jeff Fisher firing? Was it finally due, or, what's your opinion on that?
It happened way too late. It should have happened before the season started. They should have got a fresh regime and brought them all out to L.A. rather than bring him and his antiquated offense out to L.A.
Yeah, I agree. Here's a guy who's been there 7 to 8 years and only had one winning record in his first year. Rick, can you say anything about the management probably getting a little bit of pressure when they first gave him an extension, and then after that 42-7 loss, maybe said, you know what, I think it's time to cut the cord?
Well, from what I heard, they gave him an extension before the season even started.
Okay.
And it was a 2-year extension, and it was a club option for the second year. So they're only going to really have to pay him for the remainder of this year and next year. So I guess you could just say it was a good severance package for him. All the work he did in relocating the franchise out there and everything, it was a good severance package for him. They're paying him for next year, and not nothing else to worry about.
Yeah, so Fisher finishes his Rams career 31-45-1. Those are not exactly Belichick numbers. Where do you think this team goes from here? I think it took Fisher.
Actually, I read something at the airport that said if Belichick goes 0-16 for the next 6 years, he still wouldn't match Jeff Fisher.
That is accurate. that says a lot. That says amazing. A lot. I guess, Rick, from your vantage point, I think it took him too long to get Goff in there for one. I think that might have sealed his fate. But where do you want to see this team go in a new head coach? Do you want a new, fresh face, maybe like a first-time coach, or do you want an established guy who's won elsewhere to come into a new team here with LA to try to see what they can get done with youth there?
I want Jim Harbaugh. I think he needs some excitement.
Yeah, not like Shoot for the Stars, Rick.
Now, if they can recycle a good coach, somebody that's established, somebody that's had some success, that would be fine. I know they had mentioned Harbaugh's name has come up, Pete Carroll's name has come up, John Gruden's name, of course, is going to come up. If they can get somebody well established, that would be wonderful. If not, they're going to have to find some dynamic, young, hot candidate that runs a actual pro-style offense.
What do you think of like a Tom Coughlin? Is that too outdated, or would you take him as a coach?
No. Okay. They need somebody a little bit younger and fresher than that.
I mean, Dick Vermeil's available. It worked out well the first time. I just put that out there.
Hey, you get Kurt Warner back there too. What the hell? Bring out the greatest show on turf. That's all. Rick, we know you got to get going, pal, but we really appreciate you jumping on and giving your opinion about the Jeff Fisher firing.
It was an early Christmas gift getting rid of him. Him and everybody every offensive coach they have.
Yeah, I hear you. Longtime Rams fan you are. I know you're suffering. That's a glimmer of hope. But Rick, real quick, let me get your opinion tomorrow. What's prediction for tomorrow against the Seahawks?
Well, they always play Seattle very tough, whether it be at home and on the road. They always give Seattle fits. Who knows? Are they going to come out and are they going to play, inspired football because the coach is fired, or are they going to come out and just be dead as a doornail? I think that they're going to come out flat. I think Seattle's going to be pissed off about last week with how they played against Green Bay and the week before against Tampa. So I think Seattle actually throttles them tomorrow night.
Well, for most Rams fans, at least the weather's nice in LA because the football's not so much. But Rick, thanks so much for coming on. We appreciate it.
Hey, at least maybe we'll get a high draft pick. Oh wait, no, we won't because we trade that.
Always
nothing to look forward to.
Always state the obvious, Rick. That's why you're great. Rick, thanks again for coming on, pal. Really appreciate such short notice.
Hey, congratulations on your Bucs, man. They're playing well.
They are. Knock on wood. They got the Cowboys this week, so we will see what happens. So.
I need James to perform this week, though. I'm in the semifinals in my fantasy league. James doesn't come through for me.
So why aren't you starting Jared Goff?
Because I actually want to win.
Funny how that goes. Oh, all right.
Rick, thanks again, pal. We really appreciate you coming on and giving us some insight. Thanks again.
All right, good. Thanks.
Safe trip home, pal. That's all the time we have for the Jeff Fisher firing. Thanks for watching. Always have good stuff coming.
Yeah, and of course, if you're jumping on a plane too, if there's Wi-Fi, make sure that you catch us on Twitter at SportsBox Show, or shoot us an email, comment on the Facebook page, like us on YouTube, just whatever you want, whatever method you choose to interact with the Sports Box, you go ahead and do it.
And please don't start Jared Goff in your lineup this week, please.
We do not recommend starting Jared Goff.
That's a bad move. Remember, at Sports Box, the only opinion that matters. Brian?
It's still right here.
It's absolutely.
It's always going to be right here.
It pretty much is, yeah. Thanks for watching. See you.
Don't forget to subscribe.